Aloha. I have had such a long day. I have been at work for 11 hours, up for over 12, and it's just been nonstop. No lunch, no breaks, just straight working. So I am just mentally exhausted. So I was going to try and do just a short little video to see, to see if my foundation was holding up. I don't know that I can see it. It looks like it is holding up. I don't know if I can see it in this light, if it's doing anything like that, because I got a little bit more out of the Kat Von D, and so I used that today just to like compare the two. You know, I like this one better. It, you know, sorry CoverGirl, but you know, the foundation just doesn't do it for me. And I am full up on eyeshadow right now, so I won't be buying CoverGirl eyeshadow. So I don't really need anything else makeup wise except for foundation. I do need some other items, some toiletry items, like the facial, like the toner and stuff. Not toner, what do I need? I need lotion, face lotion. Oh my gosh, bicycles. We have this law in Hawaii now that cars cannot come within 5 feet of a bicycle on the road. Yet bicycles can somehow go in between cars and not get cited, but a car cannot come within 5 feet of a bicycle. And I know it's for safety safety and protection, and because we have a lot of incidences where cars hit bicycles as well as pedestrians. We are the worst state in the nation to be a pedestrian. Don't even get me started on that. But it just the fact that, like right now, they're going right in between the cars. Yet, you know, so is the car going to be liable for them if they fall off their bike when they're next to the car? You know, it's just kind of a screwy law. And now they want to make it so that if a car comes up to a crosswalk and someone is crossing the street, you're supposed to stop and put on your emergency flashers. Anyone else have that law where they live? That is crazy to me. You know, I don't think somebody having their emergency flashers on is going to stop. You know, I don't think the rest of the traffic is going to stop. They're going to go around because, hey, this guy's broken down in the street. Go around him. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, as it is now, if you're stopped in the street, people go around you. They don't bother to see why you're stopped. Why would emergency flashers make a difference? There are other ways to prevent pedestrian fatalities. I'll make a whole rant video on that because I rant about it about every 2 or 3 days. what else is going on? Nothing else is going on. I don't remember if I said I made an appointment for Tucker to go back to the vet to see if we have any other options, because he's just not doing any better on the laser therapy. And so, you know, I want to maybe look at the stem cell. It's expensive, but you know, if Tucker can walk again and he gets 5 more years out of his life, that's worth it. So, you know, maybe there's something, you know, massage therapy or something, but the laser therapy is just, you know, I'm just spending money and nothing's happening. So, it just doesn't make any sense to keep taking him when he's not getting any benefit out of it. So that appointment isn't until, it's not for another week. So I'll keep you updated on that. Maybe we'll do some video when we drive. But yeah, it's real sad to watch him walk without his back legs. I still don't know how he does it, although it's kind of funny to watch. That's so bad. And have you ever seen the videos of puppies when they're eating and they lift up off of their back legs and they're just on their front legs because they're so top heavy? He can do that. I've only seen him do it a couple of times, but he does do that. And it's because he has no strength in his back legs. And sometimes I wonder if he has feeling at all back there, but he does yelp if you move him the wrong way, so I know he has feeling. In fact, there was one night, you know, like in the middle of the night, I'm trying to scoot him over in the bed because somehow he moves in bed and he like pushes me over off the side, queen size bed, and I get pushed over off the side. And so I was trying to push him back over to his side of the bed, and all of a sudden this big yelp, you know, yelp! And I was like, oh my God, I always feel so bad when I do that. And then I think it was last night, he was curled up next to me, and I put my hand down and it hit the pad of, you know, I like this, it hit the pad of his back paw, and he like flinched. And so yeah, he's got feeling, which is good. So, and I suppose the one other, you know, I mean, if worst comes to worst, then we could get him one of those little wagons, those little wheelchair things, and he can run around, and at least he would be able to get around. The only drawback to those is they're not good for in the house. They're only good for when they're out. Come on, people, right in the intersection. She stopped to pick somebody up off the street right in the middle of the intersection. I'm telling you, people are crazy here. Wow, look at that brightness. And since it's an iPhone, you can't adjust it. You have to wait for it to adjust itself. I think I was behind that truck this morning, or yesterday morning maybe, because I thought it might be my neighbor until I saw the canopy. So, you know, other than work, not a lot is happening. I do go back. I have my first MLD, or my first next MLD appointment on Monday. So I'm kind of excited about that. Although they still have not called me back. I keep calling them and asking about the next contract, and they haven't called me back yet. And I need to try again tomorrow. Remind me to do that. Wish I could figure out this mouth thing. Inside of my mouth gets all torn up, and then I chew at it some more. And the worse it gets, the more I chew at it. And it's been really bad lately. Usually I'll do it for a few days and then it'll go away and I'll be fine for a while. And then it'll do it again and it'll be a few days again, maybe a week at the most. And then I'll be fine again, but this has been like nonstop for a month. And I don't want it to get infected or anything. So I really try not to chew at it, but it's really hard not to. So I wonder if we're going to have a rainbow today. It was a good one yesterday. Oh, I'm so beat. I don't want to do anything tonight. I just want to go to bed. Of course, then I wake up at like midnight and can't go back to sleep, I woke up last night and it must have still been about 11 or 12 o'clock because I could hear my landlords upstairs moving around and the television was still on. And so I knew it couldn't be that late. And I was like, oh, damn. Because I wake up a lot during the night and I don't keep a clock by my bed, so I have no idea what time it is. I have my Kindle there, so I have to actually, pick it up and turn it on and look at it and then put my glasses on so I can read the time. So, yeah, that, I don't usually do that. I usually just, wonder what time it is, and a lot of times I think, okay, my alarm clock's going to go off anytime now, and then it doesn't, and I fall back asleep, and at some point I figure out I probably woke up at like 2 o'clock and thought it was 5 o'clock, and oh gosh, I am sorry. I know there's probably a dozen people out there yawning right now. That's funny because there aren't a dozen people watching this. By the way, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, hit the bell so you get the notifications, and share the video with all your friends and family. There's my plug. Oh, it's so gloomy up there. I wonder if I can show it to you. I'm going to try and turn this since I'm at a stoplight. There we go. Uh-oh. It popped out. Can you see it? Sorry about that. The light turned green as I was trying to put it back in the holder. And then I had to drive and wait until the next light. And then it turned green before I could adjust anything. So let me, oh, I see what the problem is. There we go. There we go. That should do it. Okay. So I don't know if you caught any of that or not, but I'm not going to take the camera out again to try it again. should put some driving music in here. Royalty free, of course. Ooh, that was bad. God, the pits in the road. Terrible on this. Some of these side roads that lead up to this road are private and they don't always get maintained. And then you have...
Say a command.
Oh, watch this. Find home. Nothing. Not a thing. They never understand my voice. I used to yell at the damn thing and then get to the point where I wanted to throw it across the room. Watch this even. Exit. Nothing. I'll even say one of the commands on the thing. View map. Oh, it worked. Oh my God. I have never had it work before. That is amazing. Somebody left poinsettias all there. I don't know. No, you were facing the wrong way. You couldn't get it. I'll have to take a picture of it one of these days when I'm going up. But they have all their Christmas poinsettias lined up on their walkway. We had some really nice poinsettias in our building lobby, and we had 4 of them, I think. And if no, I try to give them away at the end of the holidays rather than just dumping them, because I'd rather see them replanted and put to good use, regrow somewhere. And so this year, the woman who took them, she brought in pictures of a showing where she planted them along her wall and everything, and they looked so nice. I hope they grow. I hope they thrive and grow. There was one year we did a live tree in the lobby, and all the tenants thought it was just terrible. It was too scrawny and didn't look nice, and so next year we got a fake tree. And now they grumble because it's a fake tree. But so the live tree, I brought it home and gave it to my landlord to plant. It's a Douglas fir, which has origins in Hawaii, which I didn't realize. That's why they're all over the place here. The Douglas that it's named after actually settled here for a long time, and he was a horticulturist. I'm not sure if he was a horticulturist or a botanist, or he was something, but he developed the Douglas fir species. And I actually just found that out just like a week ago. So that was interesting. Oh, here I go again. Sorry. It's going to be a short night. I'm going to go to bed early. I know that. I am just wiped out. And I have to go out to Kapolei in the morning for a meeting. We're finally getting our signs put up Yay. The property signs, you know, the ones that say, you know, this is private property and parking only for our customers and things like that. It's taken us a year to get it all finalized and arranged. Long story, won't go into it. But yeah, finally got it all settled. And kitty, kitty, kitty! We have such pretty cats here. Why is there a cover on our drain? That is weird. Okay. I have no idea. Okay, so I've got to try and park in between my landlords, which is always difficult, so I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll talk to you later. Aloha.